One sentence. That's all it took. One sentence. From someone whose opinion you've decided doesn't even matter to you anymore. And now your heart is going. Your thoughts are loud and fast. Your chest is tight and you're saying, why do I keep letting this happen? Getting triggered isn't about weak character. It's not about needing thicker skin. And it's definitely not about them. There's a neurological reason your body responds before your brain catches up. And understanding it is how you stop being at the mercy of it. Here's what we get wrong about triggers. We think they're about what just happened. They're not. They're about what your nervous system remembers. When someone dismisses you, and your whole body responds as if something catastrophic is happening. When someone raises their voice slightly, and you feel yourself disappear. When someone pulls away, and your chest goes hollow before you've had a single conscious thought about it, that's not an overreaction to the present moment. That's a precise reaction to a past one. The person in front of you pulled a thread, and the thread was connected to something much older, much larger, something that was never fully resolved. Carl Jung put it plainly, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The triggers you keep experiencing, they're not character weaknesses. They're your history speaking, loudly, in someone else's voice. In 1995, psychologist Daniel Goleman named something that changed how we understand emotional reactions entirely. He called it the amygdala hijack. Your amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, processes incoming information roughly 200 milliseconds faster than your prefrontal cortex does. Your prefrontal cortex is where reasoning happens. But by the time it comes online, your body has already decided. Heart rate up, cortisol flooding. Your amygdala doesn't distinguish between when that's happening now and what's stored in memory. It pattern matches. This is why someone who grew up with an unpredictable parent will get activated by a partner's mild irritability in a way that seems completely disproportionate. It is disproportionate to this moment. It's exactly proportionate to the one it's remembering. Researcher Bessel van der Kolk describes this as the body operating outside of time, the nervous system responding to a past event as if it were occurring right now. Psychiatrist Dan Siegel developed a concept called the window of tolerance. The window is the range of emotional activation within which you can function, feel and think at the same time, respond rather than react. People raised in safe environments tend to have a wide window. Those in unpredictable ones tend to have a narrow one, meaning the distance between fine and flooding is very short. You are not more sensitive than other people. Your system was calibrated to a more demanding environment. It got very good at detecting threat fast. That was survival. But it doesn't serve you anymore. And the window can widen. Let me describe what this looks like in your life. In a Tuesday, someone gives you feedback. And before they finish the sentence, something in you has already moved to defend. Or someone goes quiet, and your whole day reorganizes itself around that withdrawal, or the anger. Someone does something objectively minor, and the response that rises in you feels completely disproportionate. That disproportionality is the signature. That's a wound that hasn't healed being touched. Again, the work of widening your window is not about never getting triggered. That's the wrong goal. Triggers are information. The goal is to widen the range between the trigger and the response. Get more time in it. Somatic therapist Peter Levine found that the body heals by completing what the nervous system was never allowed to complete. The next time you feel the activation rising, you're not trying to stop it. You're trying to notice it. Name it internally, I'm activated. Then, you stay in your body for 5 seconds longer than your nervous system wants you to. Don't discharge it. Don't suppress it. Just hold the activation with the part of you that knows you're safe right now. That gap between stimulus and response is where freedom lives. Viktor Frankl identified it. The principle holds. The window widens with each repetition. 6 months of this produces measurable changes in stress reactivity. Not that you'll never be triggered, that you'll have more of yourself available when you are. Being triggered isn't a character flaw. It's evidence that something happened to you. Something that shaped how your nervous system scans the world. The people who hurt you got to your threat detection center first. That's not fair. And it's also not permanent. The window widens, slowly, genuinely slowly. Through practice, through safety, your reactions have protected you. You're not trying to get rid of them, you're trying to give them less to protect you from. The next time it happens, you're not failing when you feel it. You're working. If you want to understand the specific attachment patterns that make certain triggers so much louder, that's the next video.